Your friends and family want you to stay fat. My name is Richard. I used to weigh 350 pounds, and here's a picture of me from several years ago. I was fat, alone, and miserable. And after years of trial and error, I finally figured out a healthy way to lose weight. And I've lost 140 pounds so far. The most important things I realized when I lost 100 pounds in 100 days was that my friends and family actually wanted me to stay fat. I'm about to teach you a technique to stop your saboteur friends and family dead in their tracks and have them peeing in their pants when they see how much weight you've lost. Here's the deal. When you change, people don't like it. Because the ways they use to manipulate you stop working. And there's a lot of other factors involved as well, but that's the main one. If you're like me, you may think, my friends and family love me. They would never do anything like that to mess me up. And you're right, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do it consciously. But this all happens on an unconscious level due to unfelt emotions and, unacknowledged emotional needs. And so it's not really in their awareness. And so that's what's scary about it. Some other reasons why people may try to sabotage you unconsciously is maybe when you eat lots of junk food, that makes them feel okay about all the junk food they consume, so they don't have to feel as guilty about their addiction to unhealthy food. Or it could be that they need to be around someone who on some level they look down on so that they can feel better about themselves. Another reason why someone may try to sabotage your weight loss success is that when we start taking responsibility for our lives and for our health in any area, it threatens the people around us. It threatens their model of the world as a victim. Okay? And in that situation, they have two choices. They can either take responsibility for their life and their health too, or they can stay in their model of the world as a victim where it's safe and make you out to be the bad guy. And part of the mechanism, the saboteur mechanism, is just trying to protect their model of the world because it's what's comfortable for them. It protects them. So it has good intention, but it's not good for you. A good analogy for this is the example of putting a crab in a bucket. Okay, when you put one crab in a bucket, it can climb out. But if you put two crabs in a bucket, anytime one crab tries to climb out, the other crab will pull it back down into the bucket. And really, we humans aren't that much different. What does sabotage look like? That's a very good question because it can take unlimited forms. But some common examples are, people may subtly make fun of you, or you may notice that they're expressing some kind of disapproval of you. They may make comments that appear to be supportive and caring and concerning, but are really critical. Like, oh my gosh, I heard that diet can kill your brain cells. You better watch out for that. Are you sure it's safe? And, things like that. But it can take any forms. It may be that they always have junk food around. They leave it around the house so it'll tempt you, and they always have it with them and offer it to you and say, oh, I remember you can't have that. Oh, too bad. Don't ever try to confront a saboteur directly or call them out and talk about it. It is not a good idea. Trust me, it will not work. This is all taking place on an unconscious level, And it's even hard to deal with if you're a trained psychotherapist. So don't even try to mess with it. In the beginning, when you're just starting out and vulnerable to sabotage, to protect yourself from it, I want you to treat your weight loss as a top secret mission. This is the technique I use to lose 100 pounds in 100 days. So don't tell anyone about your weight loss plans. And I mean no one, not even your closest friends, because they're the ones who you have to watch out for the most. If anyone notices that you're looking slimmer and makes a comment about it, just act confused, like you don't know what they're talking about, and then deflect the attention back to them immediately and ask them a question about them and change the conversation. If anyone comments on the food you're eating, different, just tell them you're allergic to it and that you'll pass out and have to go to the hospital if you eat it. And if they ask more questions, just accuse them of wanting to kill you or not trusting you. Okay, this is really important, and it's necessary to protect yourself from sabotage in these early stages while you're vulnerable. So treat your weight loss as a top secret mission. Don't tell anyone and suspect everyone. And if you do this, you will stop your friends and family's sabotage dead in their tracks and have them peeing in their pants after they see how much weight you've lost. I'd love to hear your comments and hear whether this worked for you or not, or what you think about it. Leave your comments below and leave me your thoughts. Talk to you later.